Today, we're making the best Brussels sprouts. Spicy, sweet, delicious. Hi guys, welcome back to this channel. And although it's called bread and butter, we do cook a lot of vegetables here. And today we're gonna work with Brussels sprouts. Now these guys have a bad reputation. A lot of people think that they're gross, that they have like this bitter aftertaste. Trust me, you just haven't tried this recipe. My kids, who are 6 and 8, absolutely love this recipe. Can you imagine the surprise on like the faces of my friends when my kids are like, can you please make Brussels sprouts for dinner? Yeah, that's what they do because it's delicious. So what we need to do, first things first, Brussels sprouts. I like to peel off like the outer leaves because they sometimes tend to be a bit gross and ugly and kind of tired. So I kind of cut off this little stem here. I remove the outer layer if it's necessary again. And please don't throw these leaves away. What I do is I like to cook my vegetable stock with these. So let's not put that to waste. And we're gonna remove the outer layers. Then we're gonna chop them in half just so they cook a bit faster. And when we cut them in half, that's gonna give us a nice like surface area to brown the flat side. And yeah, we're gonna fry these guys up and I'm gonna show you a few tips and share a few tricks to make these guys perfect. Okay, I have everything set up. I think the French call this mise en place. Please excuse my pronunciation. It basically means that before you start cooking, you want to prep everything. Have everything right in front of your eyes so you don't forget to add something or you don't have to like run off and start chopping something up. What do we have? So we have the Brussels sprouts all ready, kind of peeled, cut in half, ready to go. We have some chili. Now, why do we need the chili? We're gonna infuse the oil that we're gonna cook on because we wanna have like a sweet and spicy thing going on here. So the chili is gonna give us some of that spice. And then we're gonna add some maple syrup to give us some sweetness. And yeah, of course we want some crunch. We wanna add some different textures to this dish. So I'm gonna be using pecan nuts. I love these guys. If you don't, you can sub with anything else you want. You can use hazelnuts, you can toast up some walnuts, some pine nuts, but trust me, pecans work really well here. I don't know why, I think they just go really well with the maple syrup. So we need a pan. This is, I think, a non-stick, and we need a lid. So how are we gonna cook the Brussels sprouts? We're gonna cook them on high heat, and that's gonna give us some of that browning, some of that beautiful color on the veg, but we're also gonna use a lid. So this is gonna create a little bit of steam so that we actually cook these guys through. I'm not a big fan of raw Brussels sprouts, although I do have a really awesome Brussels sprouts coleslaw. If you wanna have the recipe, write me in the comments below. It's delish. It's the only way that I eat raw Brussels sprouts, and that's law. Anyway, let's get cooking. let's just take a closer look at what we have here. We have gorgeous, tanned, browned, fried up Brussels sprouts. They're not too soft. They kind of still have a slight crunch to them. The maple syrup goes so well with the Brussels sprouts. Plus, we have that like flaky sea salt, and you have like that sweetness, that saltiness, and oh my god, like the chili infused oil is everything. So I used one chili, and trust me, like it's not that spicy. My kids eat it. But if you want to make it less spicy, just remove the seeds. And whenever you're cooking with chili, make sure to always wash your hands. You know, those people who like cut up a chili and then like scratch their eye or, God forbid, touch something else. Not fun. Make sure to try this recipe. Let me know if you want more like vegetable dishes on the channel. And yeah, stay tuned. We have so much yummy stuff coming up. This is actually really good, both hot and cold.